Hi everyone, so this is me. I came back with a little get ready with me makeup, and this here is my glass skin spray that I got at Marshall's. It's really good and moisturizing and fun. So yeah, there's me spraying it. You know, you gotta set her in. So now here we are, going in with the moisturizer. I also got at Marshall's, and I also have a rice toner from the same brand. It's really good, really moisturizing, and I really enjoy it. Alrighty, so here I am about to pull some out with a schmidge, guac, guac, and guackity, guacky, guacky. And here I am closing it. I didn't really know if I should make a voiceover for this, but here I am now on the next step. Girl, this is going a little fast. So what we have here is that Saturday Skin, and this is a under eye moisturizer that I got from an Ipsy bag, which I unsubscribed to that a long time ago. Little C under the left eye or whatever, C under the right eye. Peep the fucking Jersey Shore in the back. Love that. My white noise. Next clip, we are here, tapped in my baby squeak, squeezy, squeezy, and now I'm going in with the Rare Beauty. This is my first time using a tinted skin moisturizer. I'm going in with a drop here under my eye, under my other eye side. I'm at a park, so if you hear the birds chirping, it's because I'm so peaceful and I have summoned them like Belle did, or Snow White. This is that Sonia brush that a lot of people have from Target that I got there. And yeah, blended that out. Here we are on the next one. I'm using an Anastasia contour stick in the shade Fawn, and I never really used this step, but for this one I decided I wanted to do it. Here we go, here we go. On the forehead, don't forget the forehead, baby. On the nose, which I don't really ever contour their nose, but I've been kind of like, just for shits and giggles, decided to do that. Hit the nose a little bit. We're blending out with our fingers just because I prefer it and I didn't have a brush available. Everything's good. Ready to move on for our next one. Here we're going in with some powdered bronzer. This brush is not typically the one I'd use, but it was the only one I had on hand at the time. So that is why we're going in with that little tap tap off the excess. Going here on the right side of the face here, a little tappity tap tap tap, just to add a little bit of color back in there. I tend to be a little light-handed, but scrunch up the fucking brush. You don't need all them fucking brushes, girl. Just utilize what you got. You got what you need. Boom. Little bronze nose. I see that little skinny nose right there. Here we're going in with my cheek stain, which I really enjoyed, but I realized that I did not get the right shade. But that's fine. It works well. If you stack a lot of it on there, it comes out to a cute little shade. But going on the right side, I went pretty cute and fair, just like a little moment. Did the other side, and we're going to go ahead and blend that out. Get a little flush of color into our lives there. Blend, 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 blend. And here we are, perfect. Next step, we're going in with our Born This Way Too Faced concealer. I am in the shade Snow, like a white ass. Under our eyes, just a little tatty batty, just to give us a little colored contour. Just a little, corrector, a little bit on the chin. It's mostly where my breakout areas are. Going in on the forehead. And, I like to sharpen up that bronzer and where I kind of contoured a little bit. So I go ahead and put some there. Going to continue on and get that a little moment to set in. Here we're going in with that same Sonia. I don't know how to pronounce the last name, but it's from Target. They're badass brushes. I love that flat top one. Boom. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Love her. Now we're going in with our Tarte translucent powder. I use that to set under my eyes, basically anywhere that I have applied my concealer. And we go in and tap, tap, tap. Next, we're moving on to the fucking Jersey Shore. I think it was like season 1, so it was chaotic, girl. Alamar blush. I really like that toasted shade. That's the one I pointed at. Girl, I know it by memory. A little tap off of the excess. I just learned that trick right there of the tapping on like the wrist to dispose the color good. So there we are, putting on our blush, going around the hairline. I love going around the hairline. Beautiful, blushed, perfect. Now we're gonna hit our eyebrows, and the eyebrows I use the NYX little brush color thing. I don't remember. I think it's an espresso if I'm not mistaken. And for the eyebrows, I really wasn't feeling going hard as fuck. I mean, sometimes I try to do my entire eyebrow and it looks a mess. But I think typically I have my eyebrows down. But this video, I kind of just wanted to keep it chill, casual, not too much. Typically on like a more full face, I'd carve it out with concealer. Here I am spraying my face yet again with that same spray that I used in the beginning. I love it. Now we're going to go in and do our, I said eyebrows, but I meant eyelash and eyes. Going in with the Milani Stay eyeliner, liquid liner. The dogs are running around, so if you hear collars clinking, that's what's going on. Here I am doing my liner. You know, just a little, kind of gauge it out a little bit. I kind of fluctuate between different styles of eyeliner, but this was the one that worked this day, and it was perfect. I looked absolutely gorgeously lovely this day, and I love it. And this is just, I wanted to show you how I fucking match up my eyeliner. Nomás así de tanteadas. Tun, tun, tun. Ahí está. Y vámonos. Échale gas. Ahí está. Y boom. You just line that bitch up and boom. Ahí está. Voila, voila. Para ping, para boom. Little eyelash curler moment here. Shout out my bestie for giving me that little NC Morphe palette. I still have the other colors, but the mirror broke off and it works perfect as a handheld. Curling. I am now looking. I skipped the mascara, I guess, and I went straight right into the NYX Cold Brew lip liner. Needed a little sharpening there, so we're gonna do that. And there we are. You know, tap off any of the excess there. Do our little Cupid's bow there. Cupid's bows are so cute. It's such a sweet little feature. The name, I guess, too, Cupid's bow, like, that is so sweet. Anything on women, Cupid's bows are for girls. Like, I know men have them, but it's a girl thing. Just like the same way performative and girl don't go in the same sentence. It just doesn't go for a man. You get it? So as I'm trying to blend out my my lip liner here with this little brush, I realized mid-moment here that it had product on it. Brown eyeliner, to be specific. There I am, checking it, and boom. Yes, ma'am, it had product indeed, which is why, yeah, oh my God, girl, indeed. But you know what? Improvise. When in doubt, blend that shit out, babe. There I am, blending. I saved it, girl. There I am. I'm going to go in with a little bit of concealer here just to really clean up where I kind of went a little hardcore. And I blended with my finger and it kind of got all over like my mouth and chin area right there. So here you see me just really tapping that in, trying to correct those imperfections there. Now I'm going to go back in with the same little blush stick that I used and use it as a color for my lip with the combo of that Cold Brew NYX lip liner. And I really like the way this looks. I think it's so perfect because it complements like the tones that I have on my face. Shout out Irissa, my bestie, for giving me this. Laniage, if I mispronounced it, oh well, sue me. Don't actually sue me, but you know what I mean. So yeah, here I am putting on some lip gloss, looking really gorgeous. Like at this point in the video, I was feeling myself, as you can tell, like, yes, bae. Love her. Here we are looking amazing, wonderful, beautiful. Back in with our Rare Beauty sample of some mascara here. Finishing touches are my absolute favorite. I go in with my NYX eyebrow pencil and I just go ahead and I dot over and accentuate my natural moles on my face. I love them. They're beautiful. I thank God each and every single day that I have my little moles, you know, beauty marks. I think they're so cute. And I'd really like to invest in like a freckle pen just to really make freckles. I mean, you don't need it, sure, you could use this, but I think the freckle pen is like more intentional for the look, so that's cute. So here I am dotting my little Marilyn there, really going in there. This was such a perfect day too for the video. It was just such a chill moment. Here I am, and little blooper. Now here's our face. We're looking great. We're gonna go ahead and change into our next form on this part. And then before we leave, girl highlight. Taking a brush that I used, and we're gonna go ahead and highlight those high points of our beautiful face. Boom, boom, boom. That beautiful glow there on the nose. Never forget the nose. The nose highlight is so cute. I love seeing a girl with nose highlight. I love a they them with nose highlight. I love a gay with highlight, please. Oh my gosh. Well, accessories, full sleeve loading, nails. Bracelet is a recycled bracelet made out of recycled broken watches. There's that. I want y'all to see the fit, but it's kind of hard trying to find somewhere to set it up. This kind of stuff right here, like the OOTD and trying to get content, it's a little bit, you know. Okay. This was a really fun video to make. Makeup came out pretty cool, granted being the first time that I've used a skin tint. Wow. It's really fun to see how beautiful you are after you've been hermiting. I really enjoyed making this video. It was kind of like a spur in the moment type of deal. I didn't think I was going to make it. But I just started recording because, for fuck's sake, I love recording. I love recording myself. I have a lot of fun creating content, but I never really do it because I feel like I'm not, like I have to be like an influencer to do these type of shits, but I don't have to be anyone but myself. But yes, that was a lot of fun. A lot of this content will probably be cut into different sections. Lock your doors, ladies, every time you get in your fucking car. But yeah,